Hello, today we're looking at ArcoLinux 19.10, so the edition of the ArcoLinux for October, and ArcoLinux is for me the art-based distro which should be one of the top ones mentioned when we speak about Arch and Linux and the easy installation, but it's not, and I don't really know why. So like Manjaro, I understand, is the top of, after now that Antergos is gone, it's a top. Then Entober come in and it's a great distro. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But it suddenly jumped up to number 2 in my eyes. And this distro, I think, should be in the mix for at least number 2. Because the guy who creates it is an artist. He keeps it up to date. He very often brings out new releases, and everything about this distro is beautiful. Sometimes the wallpapers in the past was a bit odd, but this fine now, and the themes, you can just see how many themes he got. It is amazing just how many themes he got. Everything just works out of the box, and it's for me just like this guy is spending so much time in creating a beautiful system out of the box. They even got like a little, as you can see, so many themes. He loves themes, he loves icons, and that is what makes this operating system so good. And they all look good. So it is the up-to-date things. One thing with this is always odd for me in a sense is because when you install a new distro, even a day after it came out, there's like 600 megabytes of updates waiting for you. So it is for me always a bit of a why feeling, but aside from that, it is XFCE 4.14.1, so you have the absolute latest. You have a very beautiful system. You can install the KDE apps of 19.8.2, so it's completely up to date, and everything just works as expected. Conky is there with so many themes. There's so many themes. This guy's an artist, and they put his artistic word into this distro, and that's what makes it especially. You get the latest of Linux because arts give it to you. You got a rolling distro, so you always are up to date with every little thing. As you can see, it is using 700 megabytes of RAM, kernel 4.3.5, and it's just a pleasure. It's got many community editions and all those stuff, but it is light, it is fast, it is so many apps pre-installed, so you can just basically go, and it is well loved by the developer, and he often replies in my other channel, slightly bigger than this one, but just background music, he often reply in threads there, and sometimes even here, so he's very active and he's always ready to help people, so I'm actually really impressed with this distro, and the lock screen is also beautiful. It's a very well thought of distro and absolutely a pleasure to work with. So yeah, if you're an artist or if you want something which it's made by an artist, which is loved by an artist and developed by an artist, and the latest of Linux, absolutely worth checking out. Thank you for watching. See you later. Goodbye.